Well, folks, I'm starting a new project. I'm going to build me an ice chest here. It's 36 inches wide, 4 feet high. It's going to have a top on it. And I'm going to put ice in the bottom of it in case the electric goes out. I can take my food out of the freezer, put it in the ice chest, and hopefully keep stuff cold. So I hooked up a drain system. I tied into down here. I tied into the drain that went all the way around the house. I put this saddle on there, and I used this drill. This drill, you cannot run it forward. You have to run it in reverse.
Oh no. Because
whenever you drill into there, it'll tear that pipe all to heck and back unless you run it in reverse, and it'll drill a perfect hole in reverse on the drill. So I put an 1.5 inch pipe in. I'm going to fill this in with cement. Right now, I'm going to come up 4 inches to the top of this board. I'm going to put 2 inches of styrofoam on the floor. Then this metal is going to go on top of that. The metal, I'm going to put 2 inches of styrofoam up 4 feet high, 4 feet high on both ends. And then I'm going to use 2 inches of styrofoam on top for a lid. I'm going to have metal on top, and where the metal comes together, I'm going to caulk it. And so the next project, I got to pour the cement. And there's also another little project here that might cost a little money. But it's called a cool butt. You take an ordinary, right up here, this little air conditioning, in this window. You can hook this cool butt up to it, but the only problem is it's going to cost $458 for these two little pieces of equipment to cool this whole room down to 34 degrees with that little air conditioning. And then I have a drain line there because the air conditioning is going to produce some moisture. It can run into that drain line. It can come over and go down through this pipe and go in there, and that'll go out the end of the house. I'm going to update you on the progress that's being taken place. Now I got my 2 inch styrofoam glued to the wall. Then I went across the top of it with silicone caulk. I went up the seams with silicone caulk. Now I'm going to take, and I still have a little bit more stuff to put down here to level this out. And then I'm going to put some 30-pound felt down on top of this. And then I'm going to put another 2 inch board down on top of that, and then I'm going to build a 2x4 frame alongside here, and on the bottom I'm going to build a 2x4 frame on top of the panel, and I'm going to put insulation between the foam board and the top of the panel. And then I'll probably put another 2 inches of foam board on top of the frame that I built out of 2x4s. And I have the drain all hooked up. It goes over here and ties in to the drain that goes around the house. So when I put bags of ice in here and they start to melt, they'll drain and they'll run outside. Now this drain over here, if I want to drain the air conditioning into it, it'll go into the same line. It's tied into there. But I just wanted to keep you updated. Now this floor here will come up to this top of this board. So you think, well, I got to get up there and reach down in this thing, but this is going to be raised up. This floor is going to be raised up to the top of here.
How are you going to do that?
We'll take the brick up and take the sand out. Well, it has to come up. It's to make it level in here. It dips and everything else. All you have to do is get some crusher run gravel and put it down and then relay the brick. Ain't nothing. It'd only take a few minutes to do all that.
Oh, right then.
I'm telling you, this is a work in progress, and I want you to see how it's going. This is my icebox room. Also, I am storing my banana plants in here, and we have 4 cans that we store our bird seed in. And I completely redid the floor, and you wouldn't think it took this long to do this little project. Now this light right here in the ceiling is not going to stay in here. I'm going to use it over in the greenhouse. I have another light. I'm going to turn the light off in a minute and you'll see. This light up here has a fan, and I have a thermostat over here on the wall, and I can set, it draws the hot air out of the room, puts it outside. And then this pipe here to the left draws cool air in from the outside. But I don't want it, when it gets down real cold, to have this room really cold because of the banana plants. They need a dark situation. So that's why this light here will not stay in here. But this is my ice box. And I put 6 one-gallon containers that was frozen in the ice box, and it kept it 45 degrees. I put it in here at 3 p.m. and it's now close to 10 a.m. this morning. And so it's still a work in progress. This little pipe sticking up here I was going to put an air condition in this thing, and I was going to make this whole room, which is almost an 8 by an 8, I was going to make it a walk-in cooler. But since the banana plants are in here, I can't do that. They need a cool, dark place to make it during the winter, and then you take them outside and replant them, and then hopefully they'll take off again.